Welcome to Time of Death. This video is for informational purposes and in no way meant to glorify or condone violence. In today's video, we'll be discussing the murder of Salvador Avila. Avila, who also went by Salvador de Avila, died on Sunday, June 24, 2007, after he was shot in the 8400 block of Alondra Boulevard in Paramount, according to LA County coroner records. Luis Rodriguez and Adrian Chavez were subsequently arrested and charged with the murder. The following is the evidence at trial. On the night of June 24, 2007, the victim, Salvador de Avila, drove into the parking lot of Tam's Burgers in Paramount with Mr. Massano, Mr. Palomares, and Mr. Rojo. De Avila dropped the three passengers off in the parking lot and drove in to find a parking spot. As the three men walked into the parking lot, a white BMW almost hit Massano. Massano, who was intoxicated, and the driver of the BMW, Mr. Navarro, briefly argued. Massano then leaned on the BMW's rear bumper and began talking on his cell phone. Navarro told Massano to get the fuck off his car. Massano said okay and walked away. Defendant Chavez walked up to Massano and told him, "This is Paramount Varrio. This is my Varrio. Get the fuck out of here." Defendant identified himself as evil. Massano responded, "We ain't going nowhere." Defendant punched Massano on the side of the chin and knocked him unconscious. Defendant then reached for Massano's cell phone and began to go through Massano's pockets. Victim de Avila left his car and headed toward the fight to help his friends. Co-defendant Rodriguez, later identified as a member of defendant Chavez's gang, shot de Avila. De Avila collapsed and fell to the ground. Rodriguez continued shooting at de Avila. De Avila died after receiving 6 gunshot wounds, including a shot to the head. After the shooting, Rojo and Palomares identified defendant Chavez in the six-pack display as the person who hit Massano. They also identified defendant Chavez at the preliminary hearing and at trial. On June 29, 2007, Mr. Navarro contacted the Sheriff's Department after hearing through the grapevine that de Avila's family believed Navarro shot and killed de Avila. Navarro was interviewed by Detective Smith. Navarro told Detective Smith that he was not involved in the shooting and didn't see the shooter. On July 26, 2007, LAPD homicide detectives Joseph Ramirez and Raymond Lugo interviewed Navarro at the Homicide Bureau. Navarro initially stated that he didn't see the shooter, but then said he was not telling the truth because he was afraid of Paramount Varrio. Navarro gave a statement to detectives that was recorded and played for the jury at trial. In this statement, Navarro told detectives that he knew defendant Chavez was a member of Paramount Varrio that went by the moniker Evil. Navarro stated that he saw co-defendant Luis Rodriguez, whom Navarro knew as a member of Paramount Varrio with the moniker Soldier, shoot de Avila in the head with a revolver. Navarro identified both defendants Chavez and Rodriguez in photographic displays. At trial, Navarro denied knowing anyone known as Evil or Soldier and denied seeing anyone shoot de Avila. Navarro testified that he was pressured to say things by detectives who offered him financial compensation and help with his career if he would make a statement. Detectives Ramirez and Lugo denied threatening Navarro, promising financial compensation, or offering help with his career. Detective Gabriela Herrera testified as a gang expert. Detective Herrera testified that Paramount Varrio 13 consisted of approximately 100 members that engaged in vandalism, robberies, assaults, and murders. Detective Herrera testified that both defendant Chavez and co-defendant Luis Rodriguez were members of Paramount Varrio 13. Defendant Chavez and co-defendant Rodriguez had numerous gang tattoos. The detective testified that Tam's Burgers was within the Paramount Varrio 13 territory. Based on a hypothetical mirroring the events of this case, Detective Herrera stated that the crime was likely committed for the benefit of a criminal street gang. Following the trial, the jury found defendant Adrian Chavez guilty of first-degree murder, including gun and gang enhancements. The court sentenced defendant Chavez to 75 years to life in prison. Luis Rodriguez was convicted of de Avila's killing in 2008 and sentenced to 50 years to life in state prison. Rodriguez, who prosecutors say was the shooter, was also charged in a double murder in Paramount. He was later sentenced to death for the double homicide. Salvador de Avila was 19 years old at the time of death.